welcome to episode 25 of Out of My Depth in Paradise. I am the FM Novice. You join us at the start of season number 5. That's amazing. 5 seasons, 5 weeks this save has been going, and we're all having a huge amount of fun. Backing on from winning the league title last season, we're in the Champions League. We are playing both legs today against Al Mereki. They are Sudanese. The first leg is at home. Pre-season has gone quite well. A draw in the first game, 4-0 victory, and then 2 defeats to our under-20s. However, the under-20s side was arguably a lot stronger than our senior side, because for some reason, 99% of our players were available for the under-21s, but not for the senior side. So I only play those games for match sharpness. As I know, I've got some very, very important games coming up this season. So let's get into the transfers, and then let's get into the game. So the players leaving the club last season, we let a few players move on. One of them we let go was Manasseh Maria. We actually decided to keep him. However, then he turned around to us and came and said, actually, I don't think I'm going to get first team football here. And he kicked up a little bit, and I sort of said to him, look, I can't guarantee it, but I want you to stick around because you're good for the atmosphere of the club and all that stuff. And he turned around and said, actually, nah, I'm not interested in the atmosphere, I want to play football. So let him go, and as of yet he's been available for about 2 weeks and no one's been interested in him, so we'll see what develops over time. We've also decided to release a number of players. Mafiot was released. He's now joined the Lions, a centre back / right back who has been with us since the start but never really gained too many games of football outside the first couple of seasons, where he was a bit of a squad player but has been hardly featured in the last couple of seasons. Mami Dugassi, our probably third choice left back, if we're being honest. He never really did enough for me. He had a brief run in the side in 2018. It looked okay. He did a disappointing run in our last Champions League campaign, 6.47 over the 7 games. That probably did it for him. But he did alright in the league, and that probably, because he didn't do well in the Champions League, that probably put me off him longer term. Peter Suzette has also moved on. He's gone to Foresters. They've signed him up on a free transfer. A decent player, but we've got a number of decent midfielders now. So he's played less and less every single season, despite never letting us down. He's just a guy that the club has outgrown. So happy for him to move on. And Jonathan Kahn, who was a borderline, do I keep him or do I let him go? Probably third or fourth choice left winger in the end. Never really got a run in the side because we've got Carlos Law on that left hand side, and he's just blinking awesome. So he always gets called upon beyond anyone else. Our team is a story of players playing with supporting casts. 2 of our 11 are having some sort of injury issue, with one of our subs as well having some sort of protective mask or protective arm guard to get them through the game. So Edson Fred is in goal. The 4 in defence is Schumacher Safola at right back. Left back is Salavinfo Henriette, with Innocent Suzette and Fernando Basil on the 2 central defenders. Right hand side is a debut for Daniel Adelaide because Mescaron Lesperant is injured. Carlos Law is our left winger. Midfield 3 in the centre, Edgar Winiza, Tamanga Suzette and Bagumbaga Bibi, with Sandil Ernesta up front. My usual rhetoric when talking about these Champions League games is there is no pressure on us whatsoever. We are not expected to get anything out of any games in the continental competition, so we can just relax, play our natural game and see what happens. And we always had a shot on target in the first 20 seconds, which isn't a bad start to have. So Edson Fred with the ball into Innocent Suzette, to Safolo, to Daniel Adelaide on the right hand side of midfield. High hopes for this guy. He's got good ball into the box, but too close to the goalkeeper, and they can clear the ball away and they can break and have an attack of their own. They play it short to Fatala. He has a Dalla has a touch, and we win the ball back again in midfield. Ernesta now on the ball. Back to Adelaide. Bit of a weird shot cross into the box, and Abdelwili picks up the loose ball and puts a long ball over the top. We could be caught over the top here, and Suzette has given away a bad penalty giveaway, and this is a chance for El Mariki to go 1-0 up. Ibrahim steps up and scores past Edson Fred. Not the start we were looking for. Despite having a good opening 4 minutes, we find ourselves 1-0 down already. We need to shape things up here. Ibrahim with a corner, whipped in, headed away. Winiza on the ball. Finds Ernesta. We can break here. Come on, boys. Break nicely. Do not shoot from distance. You've got enough. Oh, why does he shoot from distance? I know he shoots because he's got composure probably at 2 and decisions of 2, but it's not a good place to shoot. He should be learning from that, even though he is only 18 years old. But he's through now. Ernesta shoots straight at the goalkeeper. Is it going to be one of these days where we just have so many chances and not being able to force the ball over the line, and we end up going out of the competition over the 2 legs? I'll be frustrated if it does happen, but then again, we are not expected to get anything out of these European games. We're going to move to control. I'm not sure why we're moving to control, because I think we are losing the battle of possession. But let's see what it does for a minute or two. Carlos Law on the ball. Looks for options. It's not a very good ball, but we've still got possession. Sofolo on the ball. Down to Adelaide. Sofolo. Heavy touch, but we've still got the ball. Suzette. Waniza. Dispossessed the ball. Eldine. I've got a horrible feeling that this could be a very, very long episode for me, with lots of disappointing goals conceded, and that's just about over the crossbar after 28 minutes. Yeah, we are, for some reason, we've gone under control, and possession is 42%, so we'll go back to counter, and we are going to encourage the boys. If we can score, then it'll be 1-1. Obviously. Adelaide on the ball. He's had a lot of the possession, but he hasn't done a huge amount. And it's this 3rd cross that he's done now that's gone straight to the goalkeeper. And they tease us with a short ball out from the back. Abdallah. Ibrahim now on the ball. Eldine. Good play inside. Abdullah forced a good save from Edson Fred. I don't know why, but my graphics card is not having a very good time of things at the moment. It's the 3rd episode in a row where it's been a little bit laggy. I'm not sure why. I haven't changed any setting or done anything to change anything whatsoever, but for some reason it's not playing ball for me tonight. 38 minutes gone, and we haven't played well at all, but we do have a throw in. Henriette to Suzette. Inside to BB. Waniza. Can we nick something from this game? Sofolo. Good ball in would be nice. Backstick Law is there. Carlos Law does what he does best. Drives in at the far post and slams the equaliser home. 40 minutes gone. We are back on level terms to fight this back. We are being dominated in a lot of ways. They've had 17 shots, but only 4 of them have been on target, and we are currently level. Adelaide. Waniza. Heavy tackle. Adelaide shoots straight at the goalkeeper. His crossing has been absolutely woeful in this half, which is very, very disappointing, as he looks like he'd be a decent player in terms of potential. He's a natural winger as well, even though he has been told to play as an inverted winger now. Good tackle, but they're going to get the ball. Carlos Law. Another good tackle, but they've still got the ball. Kabir. Abdullah. Zakaria. Yaki Eldine. Edge of the box. Abdullah shoots, but it's wide of the post. We are hanging on a little bit as we approach half time here. Henriette. Lots of highlights in this game. And that's a deep ball down. Headed away. Sofolo can pick up the ball here. Don't pass to Adelaide. Just whip it in. And it's headed away. We're losing the battle of possession in that midfield a lot here. Ibrahim. We just stand him up. Kabir. Eldine shoots. And Abdullah has made it 2-1. It has been coming in a lot of ways. That is poor goalkeeping from Edson Fred. He got beaten where he should really have kept the ball out. But despite getting ourselves back into the game, we find ourselves 2-1 down and not playing particularly well. We're going to be passionate here. To say, you need to play a bit better, boys. I don't think we have done that well. It doesn't help that we've got a lot of players struggling with injuries. I'm going to bring on Lawrence Marie for Daniel Adelaide, even though he hasn't. There's been worse players out there, but I have been very unimpressed with his distribution. Bringing on Agafinfi for Suzette in the middle. Combination of injury and knackeredness on there as well. And I'm going to hold fire for the moment for my 3rd change. Anacora for Ernesta is what I was thinking, but I'm going to hang fire for now. See how the first 15-20 minutes of the second half goes. If we end up losing this one 2-1, I would not be massively disappointed, but there feels like there could be another goal in this game for them as they hit the post here. They are a professional side, we are semi-professional, but they are comfortably a bigger side in reputation, as Edson Fred makes a good save at the striker's legs. Excuse me. And BB is absolutely shattered in that midfield as well, 50%, so he's going to have to come off. Jeremiah Rose is going to come on for him. which means we're going to have to play Iniesta up front the whole game, even though he's not playing well and is not very fit either. So at the moment 2-1 is a good result for us when he's with a corner. Bit of space, Safolo shoots and that's over. Good opportunity there, was wasted with 25 minutes to go. Free kick, Nazar. It's the bar this time. They've hit the woodwork so many times in this game so far. Somehow we've hung on and are only 2-1 down at the moment. If we can hang on to this, then that would be a fantastic position to be in the second leg. So that we've been dominated against, and yet we're still in the contest. Iniesta now to Rose. Is there going to be an absolute sucker punch of an equalising goal? Law whips it in. Iniesta stays on his feet. Back to Marie. Deflected and in. Edgar Waniza makes it 2-2. We're immediately going to go to contain to make certain for the final 13 minutes that we try not to concede a goal. But we somehow, at this point in time, we are still in the contest despite the fact we have been absolutely dominated. They've got 32 shots so far, but only 2 on target. Are we going to hang on for a draw in this home leg? Abdullah shoots from distance. That's a poor shot and that's wide. And that should well be that. It is. Ansari Union 2. Al Mareki 2. Went down 1-0 from an early penalty, but we equalised before half time. They scored on the stroke of half time, but we got an equaliser in the second half. Edgar Waniza, our hero, gives us an unlikely 2-2 draw. All to play for in that second leg. The free changes as we arrive in Sudan. In come Sifiso Blade into central defence for Suzette, Agafinfi for the other Suzette, and Lawrence Marie for Adelaide. Also coming onto the bench is Adriano Buckley onto the substitute bench. This guy is very highly rated, and about time I gave him a chance in the side. He's an attacking midfielder, but we don't play them, so he's been training to a central midfielder position, so I hope to give him some bench time this season. 25 grand in the bank if we lose today, so I am happy with that. It'll be nice to see if we get some money. It's always nice, but the further we get in this competition, the more money we get. There's a massive crowd, all wearing the red, no real yellow in the crowd. So we are humongous underdogs. We are not even we're not even 1-star reputation side on the world stage, and these guys are at least 1.5 stars. As Law is on the ball, looking for players forward. He finds Bibby to Henriette to Law. Whips across in, but the keeper comes for it. The keeper does not get it, and Lawrence Marie heads it home after only 2 minutes. Goalkeeper did not get to the cross, and Marie has put us 1-0 up. That has put the cat among the proverbial pigeons in the Sudan. Hopefully it will be a very, very, very quiet game now, and we just win 1-0 and 3-2 in aggregate. That would be absolutely fine with me. But Football Manager will always bite you in the backside. I imagine their equaliser will probably be on the 89th minute and their winner in the 93rd minute. That's what normally happens to me in these European adventures. Agafinfi on the ball. Bibi now, looking for options further field. Gives it away. Now they can come at us. Abdallah. Nazir, ball over the top. Yahir shoots across, and Saeed Yahir puts the ball in the back of the net. They're going through on the away goals rule as it stands at the moment, because they scored 2 away goals and we only scored 1, I'm assuming. But can we get ourselves back in front and get that all-important second away goal? Corner at half-time, whipped in. Kabir, edge of the box. Abdullah, Ibrahim will look to play the ball back inside. He does, headed down. Kabir shoots, but wide. I was just waiting for the net to bustle then. Again, we have been second best in terms of shots on target and possession, but that does play into our hands. Come on, let's give the boys a bit of a geeing up. That didn't work. This might work. A lot more to come, a lot more to come from everyone. What do we have on the field? Iniesta's not had a great game again, so I'm going to bring Anakora on. Tamsaka Anakora does have that knack of scoring in important games. That's the only change I'm going to make at this point. If we do go out, which is more than likely, I will not be overly unhappy, because we're not expected to make too much of a dent in this European competition. But it'd be nice to reach the group stages again. We've done it once before. We're going to have to go for this a little bit more, because this result is good for them. So we're going to go attacking, just to sort of say, hey, we can go for things if we have to. And we'll make a change, but we'll wait until this highlight ends. Marie loses the ball to Nazir. Ball over the top. Yaha comes in, shoots, hits the side netting. And now with 20 minutes to go, we're going to make a couple of changes. Adriano Buckley is going to be thrown in for a debut. Edgar Waneza is going to come off. And I'm also going to bring on Anakora for Safolo, because he's a bit fresher legs in that defensive position. So we've made our 3 changes. We have rolled those dice, and now let's hope we get some sort of highlight going our way. We're on attacking. We'll go overload the last 10 minutes, because there's no shame in losing this game 2-1. But are we even going to get a highlight? That would be so depressing. We don't get anything whatsoever coming out. They have a highlight. There's 30 seconds to go. It's a penalty to them. 30 seconds left. Unjust. I did say the winner would be in the 92nd minute. I said 93rd, but I'm claiming 92nd here. They step up. This to absolutely put them through. It's the bar. It comes back out, and the keeper claims it. But that is the full-time whistle. We have lost on away goals. I'm a tad disappointed we didn't get a highlight in the end there as we went for it. But I can't be too upset with the boys. We've given it our all. We were massive underdogs, but we have gone out of Europe. Not Europe. We're not in Europe. We're in Africa. We've gone out of the Champions League in the first round, but we've got 25 grand in our back pocket. That will do us for most of the season. Join me again for the next episode, which will be back into the league action. I'm the FM Novice. You, my audience, we're talking very, very soon. Good night.